roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Junior Guerra is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Grounded up the first baseline. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Villar.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark, what a great background to hit in. The ball jumps. This is a hidden secret, a hidden treasure for hitters.
Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this will be fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Anthony Rizzo.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perez is under it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting 8th, the pitcher number 49.
In now, Jake Arrieta. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Aguilar.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Batting 8th.
And I'm not going to be real positive here because they've got the worst fielding percentage in all of baseball. This team just doesn't catch the ball very well. There could be a lot of mistakes. It might get ugly today. Watch yourself.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Junior Guerra, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonathan
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. At the plate, Addison Russell, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Addison Russell.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Center fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats, a foul ball then right.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Hernan Perez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Jay to the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. On the ground, softly towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, Travis
digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Nope. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. And that retires the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar is there for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, left
Digging
fielder,
in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hard hit to first. Aguilar comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping into the box, Keon Broxton. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding into the box, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses, 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
To third. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? They call it the... So digging in now, Junior Guerra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jonathan Villar becomes out number 2 this inning. Hernan Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 3-2. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
John Jay is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
Travis Shaw is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Bryant.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
How about him? Left fielder, Kyle
So
Schwarber.
striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
In the dirt here, And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite
you. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ryan Webb will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. His prior history in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. One now to Zobrist. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through. A base hit. Bryant is on his way home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Wilson Contreras.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to. Ready for another chance. Keon Broxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing. Just dominating him right now.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jet Bandy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Eric Sogard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
18, Eric Sogard.
In there at the knees, strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Misses, ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Arrieta sets. 2-2 on its way home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Zobrist ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Carlos Torres has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Javier Baez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. His career line against Carlos Torres, 0 for 5. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out. Here's Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he sets him down swinging. Addison Russell is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
John Jay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. John Jay is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he misses 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Perez going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Wade Davis comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Wade Davis.
Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hernan Perez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Carlos Torres. 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Line drive to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up. Aguilar on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. One away. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. This is pulled into right. Perez is going to have room out there as he puts this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. That grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Keon Broxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Corey Knebel takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a double play victim last time around. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Miguel Montero will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Miguel Montero.
Popped high in the air. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bandy. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jay moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Orlando Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the. Jabba Chamberlain takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 62.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
John Jay.
John Jay is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The 0-2 home. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Lifted in the air out to center field. Broxton moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Justin Grimm takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Justin Grimm.
Jonathan Villar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 14.
Hernan Perez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Ryan Braun.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber looks up, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one, as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Ryan Braun. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jabba Chamberlain claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs.